Hey everybody, my name's Gordon. I'm with Benchland Off-Road. It's a little group that we have for side-by-sides, off-roading, kind of a mixed sort of everything, all the way up to fishing, hunting, whatever. I want to actually try and start making YouTube videos and maybe a couple other things, and you guys let me know things that you want to see with side-by-sides, whatever. I'm actually installing a set of tree kickers today on my Polaris General XP. These tree kickers are actually from Side by Customs. Phenomenal business to deal with. Great people, very helpful throughout the entire process of ordering, shipping, down to detail, and they want to know any information that you questions, anything else that you want to install, or anything. Look them up. They're great people to deal with. So come with me and we're going to actually look at what these things look like once they're initially done. So first we're going to actually walk over here and look at the side that I actually have installed right now. I'll be going through the whole process of installing the other side so that maybe this gives some more information for future people that want to be installing these. So actually I have here, hold on. I have the passenger side installed. Very easy install process. If you've got a four-seater, I highly recommend having somebody to help you. But other than that, they're not that bad. But they seem extremely sturdy, well made. The fit seems to be perfect. I have not found any flaws so far. They're really sturdy. I mean, I weigh roughly 200 pounds and I can jump on these things all day long. I love them. Go with me here and let's try to do the driver's side together, and I'll show you how easy these things are to install. Okay, so the first initial thing you're going to want to do is remove these Torx bit bolts along the plastic of your side-by-side all the way to the front. It is a T40 is what I use to remove these, if I'm not mistaken here. Yeah, a T40. When you remove these, you're going to take a 1/4 inch drill bit and actually drill out where the Torx bit was. So line it up with the hole directly and just drill that hole out. You don't want to try and gap it no more or anything. You just want to drill the hole out. Then you're going to take in your hardware kit for your new tree kickers, and you get these little brackets with bolts. Screw your bolt in there where you can wobble this thing around real good and everything. Then take your Torx head bolt, put one of the supplied washers on it, and I'm going to put anti-seize on it so that if I ever decide to remove these or do anything different or repairs, hopefully they will be easier to remove and take back out at a later date. But then you take, and right above where your Torx bit originally was, there is another hole. You slide your bracket inside that hole with the bolt. Don't put the bolt all the way in. Then you just take and line up the bracket where the Torx bit hole used to be. Get it put in there. And yes, I'm using hand tools today because, I don't know, I just felt like using hand tools. So then you take your Torx bit, snug it up on your bracket, on your plastic. Try to line up your bolt hole as much as you can with the hole in the frame. So your bolt hole that is on your bracket, you want to try and line it up as center as you can possibly get it with the hole in the frame on your side by side. And then you just take and tighten them up, get them good and snug. Try not to break them off. If you need to, slightly adjust that bracket. And there you go. Now your bracket's in. So we're going to do this for the rest of them, and then I'll come back and we'll finish up and I'll show you installing the tree kicker. Okay, so I did go ahead and already line the tree kickers up on the machine prior to starting this. But that was just to make it easier with videoing and everything. I have a jack here to help me to try and hold this up since I'm doing this by myself. But go ahead, take your supplied bolt and washer that came with your kit for the bracket. I put anti-seize on these as well. And just go ahead and line up your bolt hole, and I'm using a long extension and socket here to help me. All you gotta do is line it up, get your bolt started. Well, and the sliders, they will move around a little bit as you're doing this because the holes are elongated. So that will help actually with the mounting process. So don't tighten up all your bolts as soon as you put them on. Get everything lined up and, you know, hand started real well, like I'm doing here. And then whenever you get done, go back and tighten down everything, and it'll actually line up a lot easier. That's what I found on the passenger side. But really easy kit to install, really easy. And like I said, I'm doing a 4-seater by myself, so if you've got a 2-seater, this is definitely something you can do by yourself in your shop in a matter of, I don't know, roughly an hour after you have all the tools or something like that. So not that hard. But let me get these mounted and I'll be right back. Okay, so there you have it. There are the tree kickers installed. They are absolutely phenomenal looking on this thing. And I did order the 7-inch tree kickers. I did not go with the Wild. I preferred these more over the Wild. That's just personal preference. Nothing wrong with any other product that I've seen. But very, very easy kit to install. And I mean, it didn't take me that long to do it by myself. I mean, I'm very impressed with them. And like I said, they're very, very sturdy. You can stand on them, bounce. They don't wobble, they don't shake, they don't twist, nothing. I'm very, very impressed at this point in time with them. But yeah, I mean, they're just great. And they also have, I don't think I mentioned anything about it, they have a large lip that goes underneath as a rock slider. And that large lip, I think in the future is going to be very, very helpful. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked them out, you really do need to check them out. They're a great product, great people to work with, and I hope to be doing more with them and making more videos. I mean, it seems like this is an easy process. So anything that you guys want to know about or curious of, or you want to see me do, just let me know, and I would be happy to do more videos on this side-by-side. I do have 4-inch portals machine. I have 4-inch Super ATV gear reduction portals on it with a 15% gear reduction. Nothing crazy. I have, at this time, 31-inch carnivores. Of course, completely enclosed cab. I've got Polaris uppers, Super ATV rear windshield, seismic Versa vented front windshield, which I absolutely love. And you gotta love whenever you wash the side by side. You know, birds just love to mess on it. But yeah, check out everything that Side by Customs has, because they were nothing but helpful the entire time that I was ordering these. And yeah, like I said, I don't know if there's anything that you guys want to see done to this machine or whatever. I will be putting probably a light bar on it. I've got some chase lights, and I'm going to be putting it on the back as also turn signals, reverse lights, everything. I'm going to look into putting reverse lights on the machine itself, so that whenever you actually pull it into reverse, it actually engages the reverse light instead of it having to have a separate switch or whatever. But yeah, I want to do a lot of things to it, but you guys just stay tuned and we'll see if we can't get this thing built up, and let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.